Biden and Merrick Garland are even trying to throw a man in jail for making memes during the 2016 election.
The right is up in arms about a Brooklyn jury convicting a right-wing influencer for posting a meme about Hillary Clinton. Of course, it's about more than a meme. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm your legal analyst, Adrienne Lawrence. Douglas Mackey, aka Ricky Vaughn, was convicted by a federal jury in Brooklyn on Friday on a charge of conspiring to deprive others of their right to vote. Now, this was all done via social media. Here's Tucker Carlson's narrative about what the 33-year-old Mackey did.
What did Mackey do wrong? Well, Douglas Mackey's crime was mocking Hillary Clinton voters online. You're seeing on your screen the meme that Mackey posted on Twitter during the 2016 election. In that meme, Mackey suggests it's possible to vote for president by text message, because only Hillary voters could be stupid enough to believe something so absurd.
And now here are the actual facts from the U.S. Attorney's Office about what the 33-year-old Mackey did. As proven at trial between September 2016 and November 2016, Mackey conspired with other influential Twitter users and with members of private online groups to use social media platforms, including Twitter, to disseminate fraudulent messages that encourage supporters of presidential candidate Hillary Clinton to vote via text message or social media, which in reality was legally invalid. For example, Mackey would post deceptive images like this, targeting black audiences, of course, suggesting that they could vote from home by text. Avoid the lines. Several hours after tweeting the first image, Mackey tweeted an image depicting a woman seated at a conference room typing a message on her cell phone. The deceptive image was written in Spanish and mimicked a font used by the Clinton campaign in authentic ads. The image also included a copy of the Clinton campaign's logo and the I'm with her hashtag. This case wasn't necessarily a slam dunk for federal prosecutors in the public integrity section of the U.S. Attorney's Office, as the jury was out deliberating for 4 days. Now, Mackey, though, was clearly trying to deceive voters. His defense of claiming it was a joke, that's just not persuasive, no matter what Tucker Carlson says.
Mackey's insult did not alter a single vote in the election, and no one has proved otherwise. The government brought forth not a single victim of this crime. It couldn't. Douglas Mackey was joking. Nobody believed he was a federal election official. And in fact, his social media profile pictured a Donald Trump hat.
First, the government need not prove that Mackey actually persuaded anyone in his nonsense. Incomplete crimes are crimes nonetheless, otherwise attempted murder, attempted robbery, and so on wouldn't be punishable. But they are. There was sufficient evidence to prove that this man tried to deceive voters, including the testimony of a fellow Twitter user who testified against Mackey. This per the New York Times. The star prosecution witness, a Twitter user known as Microchip, helped direct online attacks against Mrs. Clinton in 2016, but began cooperating with the FBI 2 years later. He testified that the private groups that he and Mr. Mackey took part in had the goal of destroying Hillary Clinton. Dude also had documentation of Mackey saying that he wanted to circulate these memes in black Twitter spaces. Also, Mackey was a political influencer. He had a Twitter following of about 58,000 people. And according to MIT, of the millions of social media accounts out there, his account was in the top 150 most influential of the then upcoming presidential election. This isn't a free speech issue. The First Amendment doesn't protect using speech to trick people out of their right to vote. All said, Mackey knew damn well what he was doing, and a Brooklyn jury agreed. Again, it was after 4 days of deliberation, so of course the Florida native is planning to appeal his conviction, as he now stands to face 10 years in prison. As far as I'm concerned, he should get at least 5 years, for the simple reason that he targeted black and brown voters who have historically been disenfranchised as it concerns the vote. So, hey, those are just my thoughts, but feel free to let me know yours in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.